right, President Biden dismissing recession concerns, doubling down on his administration's insistence that 2 quarters of economic decline is not a recession. Watch this.
We're not going to be in a recession, in my view. The employment rate is still one of the lowest we've had in history. It's in the 3.6 area. My hope is we go from this rapid growth to steady growth. And we'll see some coming down. But I don't think we're going to, God willing, I don't think we're going to see a recession.
Joining the conversation all morning long this morning is Fox Business's Dagen McDowell and Fox News contributor Liz Peek. Ladies, it is great to see you this morning. The White House puts out a written commentary with the title, "How Do Economists Determine Whether the Economy is in Recession?" Dagen, I think we know how to determine whether or not the economy is in recession, but they're blurring the lines here. What do you think?
The American people know the hardship they're facing, and it would best be expressed through some hand gestures that I'm not allowed to make on national TV. But when Joe Biden says, God willing, that's really all the White House is left with. They're just going to sit around and maybe pray that we don't wind up in a recession, because their economic policies from day one, which they laid out on the campaign trail, are literally dumpster hot dish, garbage goulash. They are a failure in deed and even word, that this is all that they can try and serve up to the American people is no. Here's a real recession. Even though the economy contracted in the first quarter, it is barely growing at best in the second quarter. We get that later in the week. The Atlanta Fed says the GDP now for the second quarter is a negative 1.6%. So that's all that they've got left is bad communication. Yeah. In terms of the Federal Reserve, really quickly, because the Democrats continue to spend money, all of the burden has fallen to the Federal Reserve, and that literally means financial Armageddon as the central bank's trying to fight 40-year high inflation.
Yeah, so Liz, you've got the Atlanta Fed pretty much telling us we are in a recession right now, and the White House and their marketers there putting out a note saying that it is not the official definition of a recession when you've got 2 quarters of contraction. They're trying to get ahead of this Thursday's GDP number, because we know we're likely going to see a contraction for the second quarter. What are your thoughts on how they are trying to blurry the lines here on what is a recession?
Well, I think this is actually kind of hilarious. I wonder if they can come up with a period, Maria, where we've had 2 consecutive quarters of decline and it wasn't deemed a recession. I'd like to see the numbers on that. Look, they're still touting the one thing that they are strong on, which is the job creation of the last many months. I don't blame them. That's a good number, and unemployment is, in fact, low. The problem is when you start talking about what that means for the consumer, what it means is, yes, wages are going up, but they're not going up as much as inflation. And to Dagen's point, consumers aren't stupid. We have consumer sentiment, the lowest ever recorded. I mean, that's really an incredible accomplishment when you consider where unemployment is. So, yeah, we're probably in a recession. We'll see how they redefine it going forward.